everyone and welcome back. We're really excited for you to join us this week because we're heading into Jasper National Park and we want to see how the town's evolved after the devastating fires last year in July 2024, where the whole town was evacuated and the national park was closed. So join us as we have a look around Jasper town, we go and park up at the overflow car park and we do a couple of great hikes.
Isn't one of them Maligne Lake?
We go to Maligne Lake, which is beautiful.
But if you haven't seen us before, thanks for joining us. I'm Martin, this is Eileen, and that is Walter. Do you know, we've been on the road 3.5 years. We've done 4 continents in Walter, and we've done 25 countries. Canada is 25, country number 25.
Our little home on wheels, full-time living. Let's go and see Jasper. Another day, another walk.
Early morning walk for us, actually. So we're up at the old fort walk.
In Jasper.
Which I don't know if you could see, but that's Jasper town, downtown there. We stayed last night in the campsite just a mile or two away over there.
We turn around, you can see it behind you, go behind you. It's right there. In the distance there. That's it there.
There's the campsite there.
Whistler's campsite.
Which is lovely, very quiet.
Which is about 2 kilometres out of town. And then we drove in and parked at the bottom and we're at the old fort. And we're going to try and walk down from here and maybe go to some of the lakes, which are that way. There we go. That way.
Perfect.
What's some of the rates before we go back to Walter? And you can probably see on the camera the remnants of there was a big fire last year in 2024, huge fire, and Jasper was closed and evacuated. And saw in the video coming up some of the IceFields Parkway, so it was quite horrific, wasn't it?
Pure devastation. I mean, just incredible. But the amazing thing is, when you look at a lot of the trees, there are little buds at the very, very top, just so they're not dead, but they're just taking a year to recover. You can see some of the greenery starting to come back. I mean, we've seen some footage of actually immediately after the fire, and it was pretty horrific. Lots were burnt out, so it's nice to be back and contribute to the economy again with the campsite. We're going into town tonight for a little beer with some friends. That's really looking forward to that.
I don't drink beer. I love gin and tonic. So yeah, Jasper. It's going to rain later on as well, so that's why we got up so early and came out, right?
Yeah, it's glorious right now.
It's really lovely. It's warm and beautiful. So let's do some more walking, Martin.
Okay, on we go.
By magic. You put chairs out for us, Martin?
I reserved them, yeah. I dropped them there early. 2 red chairs.
Chairs with a view.
We can have
nice.
A bite to eat and a drink of water here. Here we go. With our little red chairs, there's breakfast.
Yeah, guess what we've got. You know how salubrious and upmarket we are.
Oh,
picnic.
Yeah.
We have some nuts.
Well, that's good.
That's always good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we have 4 jam rolls.
Way, jam rolls.
And they're all brioche burger buns.
Oh, this is just pure. This
is life in a motorhome. This is how to make do with what you've got. You would never have at home. Oh.
Jam brioche buns, but just take in the view. Look at that. What do you think of this restaurant then, my lover?
I think it's great.
It's not bad. It was hard to reserve. I had to a month or two ago. Yeah.
Just like the exclusivity.
The service is a bit slow, but the view is spectacular.
Mountain. There's no wind.
There's not a breath of air. I would be able to, it'd be beautiful for the drone, but no. Well, mind you, devastation. Maybe not.
Yeah, you can't put the drones up in national parks.
No drones.
No,
that was my throwback to Morocco. Any drones? No. Any guns? No. Any drugs? No. Remember that? It's our Morocco crossing.
some gin.
And what water have you got? Is that that's pure gin?
Actually, on a walk the other day, a guy said, "Do you vodka?" He was like, "Really?" We were like, "Yes."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how we can walk all these miles. We're totally pissed. Oh, am I allowed to say that? No, totally drunk. Inebriated. That's how it gets us through, drinking this pure alcohol on our walk. I have to say, these chairs are very comfy.
They're really comfortable, yeah. I'd have these in the garden. Canadian deck chairs they are.
They're Canadian, but well, they remind me a bit of IKEA kind of furniture.
What, like clock and chair?
That's the one, yeah. That's
chair.
Clinker chair. But they're very well made, very comfy. We are going to have to get up from here soon and carry on with our walk. But what a nice way to spend the morning. No. Should we leave the chairs there for other people?
Yeah, I think we'll just be kind and generous. Just leave them.
Okay.
Just cheap IKEA stuff.
Let's just get back on this walk, shall we? Pure devastation. Yeah. It would have been a very different walk if we would have been in, the trees would have been in green,
Yeah, it'd be a proper forest walk, right?
A forest walk, so.
But then, you can see on the ground as well, lots of greenery is starting to come back through because the forest floor is getting sunlight now.
Yeah.
And I think these trees are really interesting because you can see how the outside bark's just all burnt, but the inside is still alive.
And when you look up at the top, I don't know whether your phone will pick it up, but actually there are buds and little branches sprouting off from the top. So that tree is not dead. I mean, it's going to grow. From the old fort, we made a bit of a detour and we carried on and walked down onto this golf course, which you can actually walk around this whole lake.
The Jasper Stanley Golf Course, yeah.
The Jasper Stanley Golf Course,
yeah.
1927, was it?
I think, yeah. And it still gets awards today. Apparently it was so well designed. And we were looking at some stuff online about the fire, because I was saying, how's the golf course still look so great? But not the tees, what's it called? The fairways
Yeah.
were pretty much intact because of the irrigation system kept going until it failed with the fires. And then the winds changed and the big open spaces, so the fairways were pretty good just after. Some pictures online show it just looks much the same. Obviously it would be a bit scarred, but because around here you can see the trees here and then this bit's fine. Overflow camping.
All right, let's go see what we can see.
Overflow camping.
Right.
In Jasper that we haven't booked, so let's see if they let us in. Keep right, Martin. No campfires. That'll be alright. Looks rather nice, Martin.
Yes.
With the mountains round about.
Yeah, it's quite quiet, isn't it? There's not many people here.
Yeah, we didn't book to come here, so I think this is the emergency bit where you get put on if you haven't booked, but you save the booking fee. Top tip. Let's find our space.
So let's just show everybody what we've got. We've got our little pitch. We've got
there.
A picnic bench.
There's a picnic table. And a beautiful view of the mountains. Look at the mountains.
They look fantastic.
Woo. That was an okay sleep, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
It got busier later on, but despite the trains, we had an okay sleep, I think, here.
We did. So today we are going to head over into Jasper.
And into the town again, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we've got a few messages to get, or groceries. Messages, that's Scottish.
You Scottish people know what messages are, but for us English and UK, there'll be shopping, groceries, and then we might even try and find a hike if we can in Jasper, maybe.
Yeah, we're going to try and give Walter a wash.
Yeah,
because he's very dusty. If we've got a jet wash thing,
if we can find one.
wheels hum soft against the earth. Mountains rising, silent birth. Sky spills open, endless blue. Oh, the Rockies, they call, they call. Whispers in the pines so tall. Every curve a hymn, a prayer. Breathing in the mountain air. Rivers carve the stone like veins. Life in motion yet remains. Snow-capped crowns touch the sun. Oh,
This is parked up in Jasper.
the vast, the wild, the hear, the howl. Oh, the Rockies, they call, they call. Whispers in the pines so tall. Every curve a hymn, a prayer. Breathing in the mountain air. Do you feel it? Do you feel it now? The vast, the wild, the hear, the howl. The Rockies, they call, they call. Whispers in the pines so tall. Every curve a hymn, a prayer. Breathing in the mountain air. Do you feel it? Do you feel it now? The vast, the wild, the hear, the howl.
So here's my little sample tasting board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just checking I can count. Jasper beer, the crisp pills, trail session, tangerine, blueberry vanilla, and Tokyo, I think is the last one. Tony Kutney. This storm's getting pretty bad. I'm glad we're back in water. I always feel safe in here.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
God, this is a bad storm, isn't it?
We don't normally drive in this bad, do we? Let's get back to the overflow car park.
Yeah, we'll get some dinner, and then tomorrow morning we're going to get up and go to Maligne Lake. Looking forward to that. Oh, it's horrid.
Very nice. We
Very
got a little tour.
pretty.
Yeah, we can only see the top end of it. It does go off all the way down there.
And although the car park's busy, it doesn't have the busyness feeling that Banff had, I think, which is quite nice. Jasper feels a bit quieter. Are we going to go on the Baldy Hill Trail walk today?
We are.
How long's that?
Well, it's about 7-8 miles, I think. A steady climb up to
650 metre climb, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's over that way, and we get a view down onto the lake, supposedly, from the Meadow Hill. So
Happy days. Let's get. It should be alright.
we got our sandwiches.
Don't too bit. Got some water. Got some sandwiches. Got a compass.
Binoculars, check.
Healthy attitude.
Suntan cream
Sun
on the
can
ears,
cream.
'cause
Right.
it's lovely today. We've had a few days of bad weather. We sat and did nothing, and now it's like this, and it's lovely.
So why don't you join us on this walk? Come on, let's go see.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling pretty pooped, if I'm honest with you. It has been straight up for the last 45 minutes. And
not really sure. This is a little bit narrower.
oh yeah, I just want to show this.
And it's just forest all around us. Up there. We're getting there. Keep going.
No, 2 more days.
Gotta remember to look behind you for bears, but also for the view. Doesn't really show on camera how steep it is.
The only way people are going to know how steep it is by how much I'm breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we're leaning over. And I'm almost touched the floor.
Getting there.
Oh my god, there's people up there. Look.
Where's your people? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe that's where we're going actually.
We're definitely going that way. Water time, isn't it? Much needed.
Oh my god. The mistake we make is we just don't stop. We just keep going because we're like, oh, we'll eat at the end. Like, people eat.
No, we need our picnic at the end. It'd be good. Come on. I don't know if the camera, because there's a lot of shadows on there, but oh my god, that is absolutely incredible. We're going up there. As we're nearing the top, we look over and we can see the lake that we came to see. For 4.5 miles, kid you not, it's just been uphill. And we're hoping this takes us to a lookout and we'll see the lake.
Oh, how many hours was that, Martin?
Hours?
Yeah.
Well, we have been walking for 2 hours 20.
2:20
And that's 5 miles
5 miles uphill.
uphill. But it's the elevation gain. I think that's the thing for me. I think 5,000, 8,000. So I think we've walked 2,700 feet, which is an awful lot.
Nice lake.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's true. They're right here. Okay, so our place to have a picnic. Well earned.
Oh my god.
And that's what we came for. I wonder if I can zoom in. I'll show the lake there. It goes all around there. But look at where we're standing. And if I just walk up a little bit here, the views are just as impressive that side. We are very high.
It's like
You do know you're
Sir
vermin.
Marvin.
You do know you're a vermin, and we're not going to feed you no matter how cute you look. Huh? What? Go find someone else, because we're not feeding. We didn't feed him on purpose, but he's found. That's not our crumbs, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we didn't drop anything on purpose or throw anything out.
No.
No, look at him now. He's
cute.
I don't know why we say he. Why do we say he could be a she?
No, I don't think that's our crumbs now.
And now for the descent.
I think that'll be quicker. I think we'll get there quicker. Get back down.
Great little walk. Let's get into Jasper town. There's a little shop, see if we can get some provisions, yeah?
Just some bread, I think.
Bread?
Yeah.
So we're going to leave it there for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your new subscribers. We had a real surge in our subscriber count recently. So thanks for all your new subscribers. Leave us a comment. We love comments. Give us a like, and there'll be more from next week. We have got to get the brakes sorted out. We've got
They're squeaking a little bit, aren't they?
They are squeaking a bit, so we're going to get them checked out. But join us next week, and we'll be from another amazing location.